So young people are already playing an incredible role when it comes to dealing with some of the consequences of, again, as I said before, like water scarcity, but also climate-induced mobility. They're putting in place a lot of innovations and a lot of initiatives, mostly local, but also national and global, in order to prevent people from having to move. They're working a lot on grey water. They're working a lot on making sure that communities know where to have access to water when there's water scarcity. I mentioned during the panel a couple of best practices that are being put in place all over the world by young people. There's some very good practices in the Amazons where there's a group of young women protecting the forests and the biodiversity that is there in order for people to be able to still go take a bath in the waters that surround their community. There's also very good initiatives in South Africa where there's young people managing getting access to certain crops and knowing how much water is necessary where, and so on. I mean, I can go on forever, but I think this is why you need to get interested in this topic. Young people are also pushing the climate agenda at the forefront. This we have been doing already for a long time, alongside a lot of partners and alongside a lot of allies. But we have been talking about these issues. We know that we are some of the most affected by climate mobility, and we will be more in the future. We also provide continuity to all of the initiatives that are being taken place right now. I mean, at one point, if you want your solution to continue existing, you need to have young people there during the implementation so that they can get a grasp on everything that's going and then continue it in the future once other people will have gone to have their retreat, if they can have one. And also young people are very well connected. This is something that I have been realizing over the years. We are the first responders when it comes to a lot of crises. I was born and raised in Valencia, a city in Spain that was just recently very affected by floods, by Dana, like a phenomenon. And young people were among the first ones in the streets, trying to make sure that they saved or could save the ones affected, trying to clean the streets with the shovels. With social media as well was a big tool for getting organized as a little movement to provide first help to communities, and they're still there on the streets. So this is why it's very important to be here, to bring these local experiences to the international level, and then to find solutions finally, because right now we don't have that much time, at least not left.